Welcome to another video. It's Sharita, also known as Gracefully Natural, and today I wanted to bring you some things that I have been purchasing or that I have purchased so far in 2021 that I'm actually loving this year. Some of the things I've tried in the past, but I've come back to them this year. I'm really enjoying them and I wanted to share them with you. So if that's something that you're interested in, then continue to keep on watching. But before we start this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and the post notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. So again, if that's something that you're interested in watching, then let's go. Okay, so I have quite a bit of items or products that I am actually loving this year that I have been using and I wanted to share with you. So I have kind of a little bit of everything. I actually have some things kind of that goes with my channel as far as beauty, lifestyle. So what I wanted to share with you was some things that I'm loving, that I'm using on my body, some things that I'm using on my face, some things that I'm using on my hair. If you don't know, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, I am natural. I have no chemicals in my hair, no chemical products. So some things that I am enjoying in my hair right now, and some things that I'm actually using for my self-care, if you will. So I'm not going to continue to just keep rambling. I'm going to just go ahead and get into these products. So I'm going to try to do them in categories. So I think what I want to do is I'll start with body and face, I guess. So if you see me looking down, it's because I have everything right here in front of me, okay? And if some of the things look a little, mind you, nothing in this video is new because, as I said, these are things that I'm actually loving. These are things that I'm actually using. So if the packaging or whatever looks used, it pretty much is. Some of the things I'm going to show you I have really used and I'm almost out. So that lets you know how much I've been loving it. But let's start with the body. So I can tell you that I have, for the first time this year, started trying out this Dr. Teals line as far as their body care. Now, I have used their Epsom salt and I truly enjoy that. However, I'm a shower girl. I only take baths when I want to relax. So I don't use bath salts, bath bombs, and Epsom salt a lot. But I have discovered this year their body care line, and y'all, when I tell you that this line is awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to start here with this. This is the Dr. Teals Body Lotion Sleep with melatonin and essential oils, and it says it has shea butter, cocoa butter, and vitamin E, and it helps moisturize the skin and it promotes a better night's sleep. Y'all, when I tell you that this does work and it does help you sleep really, really well and really, really peaceful, I am not, this product has really come through for me. So what I typically do is when I shower at night, and I mostly like to shower at night, right after, when I really, really want a really good night's sleep, I make sure that I moisturize my body with this. Now, I don't use this every single night, just because I have other things that I like to do after the shower or put on my body. But when I'm really, really tired and I really want a good night's sleep, this is it. So let me know in the comment section if you have tried this. I think they have some other kinds as well, and when I say kinds, I mean they not lavender, but they have other kinds, and kind for like daytime. But if you want a good night's sleep, this Dr. Teals body lotion, sleep lotion, is the business. Okay, so that's one thing that I use after the shower. One thing that I use in the shower, and see, I told you the packaging is not going to be all that. And also with the Dr. Teals line is this Epsom salt body scrub, exfoliate and renew with eucalyptus and spearmint. It exfoliate to prevent Exfoliate to reveal smooth, soft skin. Y'all, this is really, 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 really nice. If you've never exfoliated your skin, then you are missing out. So what I typically do, and you don't do this every single time you shower. I usually do this at minimum 2 days, at max 3 days in the shower when my skin is feeling like a little rough, or I can just tell. If you exfoliate your skin a lot, you can tell when it's time to do it again. So you just it has a runny consistency, so I don't know if you can stop. This is really good for, so what you do is you just take a little scoop, take a handful, and you just exfoliate your skin wherever you are feeling like you need to exfoliate. If you shave, this is really good immediately after a shave to make sure that you get rid of that dead skin so that you won't have ingrown hairs or hair bumps. So you take it and you make sure you exfoliate under your arms. If you get bikini waxing, you make sure you exfoliate in that area so you won't get ingrown hairs, your legs, so on and so forth. But this is a really good body scrub to use in the shower. And again, is this lavender? No, it's just the Exfoliate and Renew Body Scrub by Dr. Teals. Yeah, I'm sorry, I dropped this and now I feel sticky. Also, in line with that exfoliant that I am loving are these exfoliating hydro gloves. So this just enhances the exfoliation process or the scrub process when you use your body scrub. So you take a little bit, you take the glove out, you put it on the glove, and then you just rub in that area. Y'all, when you finish, your body is gonna feel smooth. You're gonna feel like you have new skin. So, you know, you just take it, you put your gloves on, you put the exfoliation or scrub or whatever you're using on that, and you exfoliate that area to get that dead skin off. You can also use these gloves even if you're not exfoliating, but if you're just using a body wash to make the wash go on a little smoother and have a smoother, what am I trying to say? Just make the consistency of the body wash a little bit smoother, okay? So I am loving these exfoliating hydro gloves. Also, let me know if you have used these gloves. I actually got these from Kohl's, and I paid $7 for them. But if you know, or if you shop at Kohl's, then you know they always have a percentage off or a coupon that you can use for that. The next thing that I am loving, and this isn't something that's not new to me, but I swear by it. Once I started using, I can never go back. There is no other body washes for me. I'm sorry. But this is the Dr. Bronner's 18, excuse me, and 1 hemp peppermint pure Castile soap. Y'all, if you have never, ever, ever showered with this, you are missing your life. This, I mean, you feel the tingle. It is pure. It is strong. You feel the tingle while you are showering or bathing or whatever you want to do. But it just makes you feel like you are getting everything clean. And then when you get out of the shower, out of the bath, you still feel the tingling sensation from this. And it's just, I don't know what it does, but it just relaxes my body. It makes me feel like I am so clean, and I love the smell of peppermint. So you cannot go wrong with this. And this is the 16 fluid ounces. They have some that's actually bigger than this, and I usually get the bigger one, but you know, the day that I was buying this one, you know, I was kind of low on my coins. So, you know, if you shop, and I got this at Target, so you know, if you shop at Target, you go in there with one thing in mind and you come out with 15 other items that you didn't plan on purchasing. So, you know, I had to just make sure I picked it up, but I had to go with the smaller size. But they do have this in a much larger size. I can't remember the largest size, but let me know if you've ever tried this. And if you haven't tried, and let me know. Come back and let me know what you think. The next thing for body, I have, again, with the Dr. Teals line, I have discovered, y'all, I told y'all I discovered some stuff. This is the Moisturizing Bath and Body Oil Moisture Plus Soothing Lavender Essential Oil with jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, and aloe vera. So when I get out of the shower, if I am not using this for a good night's sleep or to relax, this is what's going on my body every night. I'm sorry, every night. Nothing else. This has replaced every other moisturizing product that I use on my body at night. It's paraben free. It's uses essential oils. I mean, it moisturizes my body. It makes it feel so good. It smells good because it has lavender in it. So of course, since it has lavender in it, it's soothing. It helps relax you. And you put this on immediately after the shower or your bath while your skin is still kind of damp, so soak in that moisture. Your skin will thank you for it. I mean, soft as butter. So look, y'all, if you exfoliate your skin, if you use an exfoliant, it doesn't have to be this one. If you use some exfoliating gloves, you don't have to use gloves. You can just use this. Or you could just use a body wash and some exfoliating gloves. And then afterwards, you put this moisturizer on your body. New skin. You'll feel like it's so smooth. You'll be like, oh my gosh. Especially the very first time that you exfoliate your skin or you use this, you will be able to tell a difference right away of how soft your skin feels. And once you do that, I promise you will never want to go without exfoliating your skin, even your face. So make sure you do that, okay? The next thing, y'all, that I found this year that I had no idea about, I wish I had known this years and years ago, especially when I was in school and I was an athlete. I don't even know if it was out then, but y'all, I have discovered this Lume, this deodorant for it. I'm sorry, y'all, if it's fuzzy. I don't know why my phone will not focus because I am recording on my phone. But this is a deodorant for underarms and private parts. This is the lavender sage. It's the 72-hour odor control. So as y'all can tell, I'm in love with lavender. I guess because it helps relax you. And that's why I do most of my showering at night, because when I'm getting ready to wind down and get ready for bed, I like for my body to be relaxed. I like to be in my zone. So, you know, lavender has proven itself to really work. But this right here, y'all, is a game changer. If you've never seen any videos on this, I highly suggest that you go watch some videos on this, because I saw a commercial when I was watching a YouTube video, and I was like, let me see, because they're swearing by this. I actually ordered this off of Amazon, y'all. And when I tell you, it really 1000% eliminates odor. It really does. Like, when I say odor, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying you're stinky or you have a foul smell or foul odor. It's just the natural body odor that comes with just the working all day. If you work out, now that it's getting close to summertime, it's getting hotter outside, you're sweating, just the smell of sweat, just the unclean smell. This eliminates it, y'all. Nothing. You can sweat and you won't smell anything. I'm trying to explain this without going too deep, but you don't even have to have problems with odors or smells. It's just eliminates the musty smell under your arms, between your legs. If you're a person who doesn't shave or wax, and you with that 70 survivor, or you keep a little bit on, the hotter it gets, it's you sweat. Hair holds odor. This eliminates it. I swear by this. All I'm asking you to do is try it. This is not a sponsored video. They didn't ask me to review this product. I'm just trying to give you what I'm loving and what's working for me. That's just it. I love it, so I want to share it with you, see how you love it. I ordered this off of Amazon. I got about this much left. I'm about to get ready to order again. I've actually even turned my husband on to this, and I mean, he said, oh my gosh, it does work. Now I only use this like, I work out, I go to the gym, so I only use this like when I'm going to be going to the gym, I'm going to be doing something. I do have a garden in my backyard. Make sure you check out some of my garden videos. I sweat out there because I'm always out there checking on my garden. It's hot outside. If I'm doing anything outside, if I'm just working around the house and I know it's going to be a long day, I'll put this on. If I know I'm going to be outside all day, I'll put this on. If I know I have a long work day and I'm going to be just ripping and running out in the sun all day, I'm going to put this on. And no matter how much I sweat, I can sweat all day long. I can perspire. My clothes can be, you know, damp or wet from me perspiring, the heat. No smell, odor, period. Okay? So, yeah. Try this out. Let me know in the comments if you've already tried this out. They actually have some other kinds as well. I saw some, orange packaging as well. I don't know what kind that was. I'm not looking for the word kind. I don't know what fragrance that was, but I can find out and let you know. But I did order this off of Amazon if you are interested. And then if you haven't tried it, try it and come back and let me know what you think. The next thing still in with body that I am enjoying is this Dove Zero Aluminum Deodorant. I have been on Zero Aluminum Deodorant now for about 5 years, y'all. Once I realized that aluminum causes breast cancer, and aluminum is in the deodorant that we use, I totally weaned myself off of it. I detox my underarms. I watched YouTube videos on how to transition from just regular deodorant with aluminum in it to natural deodorants. I made sure I did that, and I haven't gone back since. But I have found this. This is the cucumber and green tea scent. It's zero aluminum. That means it's natural. It has no products in here that can be harmful or that can cause cancer. So what aluminum basically does is it allows your body to sweat. So one thing about natural deodorant is it does take some getting used to, because when you wear your deodorant, you're wearing it to keep yourself from sweating. That's what we thought. However, you should be wearing it to prevent a musty smell, but your body is supposed to perspire and sweat. So what happens with the aluminum is when you start to sweat, it doesn't allow it to come out of your pores. The aluminum keeps it in, and that can become harmful. And it's right, if you think about it, it's right there by your breast. And that was actually scary to me when I learned it. So what this does is it's going to allow you to perspire. It's going to allow your underarms to get wet, but you won't smell. You'll smell like the deodorant. And when I say sweat, you're not going to be dripping, but you're going to be moist under your arms. And like I said, it's going to take some getting used to, because it took me some getting used to. But now I'm used to it. I can't even tell. I don't even think about it. My shirt doesn't get wet or anything like that. I don't have spots or stains under my arms, but I can tell a difference. Like, I don't feel just totally dry like I did when I used just regular deodorant. But again, I'm loving this Dove 0% aluminum. I don't think they've had this kind out long. So this may have just came out in 2021. I'm not sure. But when I saw it, I had to grab it because I do like the scent of that. I guess I'll move into face since I'm still in with the body. So I can rush this video along. The next thing that I've been loving in 2021, which I have been using sheet masks for a while, facial sheet masks, but I have found or discovered these facial sheet masks that I also picked up from Kohl's, and they look like this, and it's a pack of 5, and it has different types, and I wanted to try each one to see which one I like the best. So this one right here is a vitamin E facial sheet mask. This one is a soothing aloe vera facial sheet mask. Ooh, it's hard to say. This one is the retinol. The what is this? Hyaluronic acid, if I said that right, and the collagen plus. So this 5, they come in packs of 5. This 5-pack had more different types because I wanted to see which one I like before I actually just spend my money on one complete pack with the same kind in it. So these really are good. It does have excess oil in it, so when I finish, I like to just rub it on my chest and my neck. I don't use facial sheet mask every single day, but I do use them weekly in my daily or my nightly routine. I prefer to use them in my daily routine because I feel like once you put these on and the oil is on your skin and you want it to soak into your skin, and I feel like if you put it on at night and you get ready to lie down, all that oil is just going to be rub off on your pillow, and what was the use? So I do these in the morning time, maybe once, at most twice a week, and I'm good. So I usually pick up about 3 of these. My favorite kind of all is the soothing aloe vera mask, and I'm sure that you can understand why if you know or have been looking at different videos on the benefits, or if you know the benefits of aloe vera. So that's my favorite mask, and these are awesome to use, especially now where it's getting really hot and you want your skin to remain moisturized. So that is another product that I am loving for the face. The next product that I'm loving for the face is these exfoliating wet clean. I'm tired. Exfoliating wet cleansing towelettes. These are in cucumber melon with fruit extract, and I like these because they're not just specific to taking makeup off. You can use these daily to just cleanse your face when you feel like your face might be a little sticky from, like I said, the heat. You've been sweating. If you use like gels around your edges or whatever, if you have really oily skin, you can just take one of these towelettes and just wipe your skin. And it exfoliates at the same time. So if you have not picked up yet, I like exfoliate. If you have not picked up on it yet, I like to exfoliate my skin. I like baby soft butter skin. That's from my head to my feet. Oh my goodness, I must be getting tired. So I picked these up at Target. Yeah, I picked those up at Target. So I'm loving those. The next thing that I am loving, y'all, if you've never used this MAC Prep and Prime, what is this? MAC Prep Plus Prime Fix Plus, you are missing out. And look how much I got. I've had this, I bought this in 2020. And y'all, I don't just use this for makeup. I use this as a refresh. Like when I do my morning routine, the last thing I do after I finish my morning routine, after I cleanse my face and everything, is I spray this on. And it actually makes my skin feels soft and refreshed. It makes my skin actually glow, especially when I'm not wearing makeup or whatever. I still have that glow thanks to this. I also actually do it at night. Sometimes when I'm finishing up my night routine with my face, I'll just spray this on. If I'm not going to put on a facial sheet mask, I'll just spray this on as my last little part of my routine and make my skin feel soft. It feels refreshed. So this is not just good for makeup as a finishing spray or to prep your skin. This is just good overall. Okay, so let me know if you've tried this. This is not new to MAC. This is not a new product. This is not new for me. Well, yes it is. I just started using this during 2020, so this is new for me, and it's another product that I'm loving. The next product that I am loving is this e.l.f. Light, what does that say? Light and Volume Mascara. I really, really, really love this, y'all, because on those days when I do not want to wear lashes or I want a minimal looking makeup look and I don't want to apply lashes, this right here makes it it elongates and it gives you volume on your lashes, and it makes it look like you have some lashes on. It looks like you have a strip or, you know, some individual lashes on. So I actually have some on now. And I'm going to insert a picture to let you see what it looks like. But if you, you know, if you want some type of in-between mascara on days that you don't feel like putting your lashes on, that's a good product to pick up. And the next one, this is also with face, is this Fit Me. What is this? Shine Free Balance. What is this? Is this a makeup stick? This is in the shade 355, and this is coconut. I think this is a foundation stick, but this is what it looks like, y'all. And this is what it looks like on my skin, and I actually have it on now. This gives me full coverage, but not too much. And this is what I wear every day in the summertime, late spring, when it's getting really, really hot, so that I won't feel like makeup is caked up on my face. Or, you know how when it's so hot outside and you just don't want to put on makeup because you just don't like the way it feels. It feels like it's too much going on your skin, and it's already hot, you're sweating, you don't want all that makeup on your face. But this right here does not make you feel that way. It's very, very light, but it also gives you full coverage, and it also gives you that look as if you put on just like a natural beat on your face, and it's not heavy, and it does not it doesn't shine as much. So that's really good for me because I have really oily skin in my T-zone area, y'all, and I hate wearing makeup in the summertime because I get so oily. I mean, it's just ridiculous, and I don't like patting it down, so I don't have to do that as much with this. So my shade is 355, again, coconut, and this is really good foundation to give you full coverage for the heat of summer. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and move into, y'all, is hair, because this video is already 27 minutes long. But one thing that I have found, the reason why my hair is like this, because I just came out of a protective style. During my protective style, I actually had some box braids. I was using some dry shampoo. I discovered this dry shampoo from my local beauty supply, and y'all, I loved it. It smells so good. This is the argan from Morocco Dry Shampoo. I mean, it's nothing spectacular about it, just smell good, but this is my first time ever using dry shampoo on my protective style, on my braids, and it really did work. It allowed me to lift up some of that buildup off my scalp, and it allowed me to be able to wear my braids longer than I normally do. So I usually keep my braids in my hair about a month, so it was well worth it. So some dry shampoo. The next thing that I used during my protective styling, when my scalp started to get a little itchy or I felt like it was dry, was this Texture ID Dry Hair and Scalp Relief Plus with Eucalyptus Soothing Scalp Mist. And it has peppermint oil, aloe vera, and ginger. This smells good. It feels good on the scalp if you're in a protective style, or not. If you're just if your scalp is itchy while you're wearing your natural hair. I don't know about if you have like straight hair or chemicals in your hair, but you know, if your hair is natural, your scalp is kind of itchy, this does soothe your scalp, and this is really good for protective styles such as braids. So make sure you try that. The last thing I have for hair is what I have been loving. I have been using this now since January. I've always had problems with dry, itchy scalp, and ever since I started using this oldie but goodie, I'm not going back to any other shampoo. I will try everybody else's products as far as their conditioners or moisturizers or stylers, but when it comes to shampoo, it's just head and shoulders for me. Because ever since I've used this has been a game changer for me, y'all. Y'all just do not understand when I tell you that I had dry, itchy scalp, irritated scalp. My scalp would itch. I would start getting flakes. Ever since I've started using this in January, I did not have that problem. That's why I stayed away from protective styles such as braids, because I didn't like how my scalp would itch, and then I would get the dandruff on my braids, and then I just would be over it and take them out. This allowed me to be able to hold my braids in my hair the entire time with no dandruff. I didn't get itchy scalp until the last week when I was getting ready to take it down. And I really, really believe it's because of this Head and Shoulders. This is the apple cider vinegar 2-in-1. It clarifies the scalp and restores shine to hair infused with apple cider vinegar. It's it's flake free up to 100% guaranteed, and it works. So if you've never tried this and you have dry, itchy scalp, if you use protective styles a lot and you have dry scalp, try this. Just try it out and then let me know. Now remember, with any product, you're gonna have to give it a try at least a good month before you can say whether it works or not. I would say not a month, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, but a good month before you can really see a difference or know if it really works. But if you have problems, if you struggle with dry, itchy scalp, this right here is really, really good. And the reason why I got the apple cider vinegar, because I know apple cider vinegar lifts up dirt and what am I trying to say? And build up from your scalp, okay? So I'm almost done, y'all. The next thing that I have for hair is, because I had those braids and I wanted to sleep comfortably, y'all, I supported my girl. What is Knotless K. So I got one of her bonnets for sleeping with protective styles, y'all. This is not just protective styles. This is natural hair. If you have long hair, whatever. I fell in love with this. I mean, I have never had such a good night's sleep with braids that I've had since I purchased this, and it just snaps on just like this. Isn't this wonderful, y'all? If you haven't tried this, I think you should try it. It comes in several colors. When I ordered, this was the only color that was available. I really didn't care. I just wanted to try it. Anything that could make my sleeping a little bit better with those braids, and I'm glad I did. So, Knotless K, your product gets a thumbs up and a 100 with me, and I really, 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 really have enjoyed this, and I do continue plan to continue to keep wearing this even with my natural hair out of my protective braids. Yeah, I just got 3 more products and then I'm done. Okay, the next thing that I've been enjoying are these I guess you want to call them blue blocker shades or glasses, but these are the glasses that blocks out the blue screen, or that you use when you're looking at your tablets or your computers to block out some of the, I think the blue in the screen. But I got these from Amazon. It came with 2 pairs, this white and a black pair. I have the black pair at my job, and I keep them there so that I'll have them there when I'm at work. But it comes in a packaging like this, and they were very, very affordable. So I have been loving this year, and I'm going to continue to wear these to protect my eyes. And the very last thing that I have, you all, is in line with self-care. I purchased this neck massager from Amazon. It has the on-off button. It has the button you can rotate your massage balls inside. This is for high or low, and this is for the heat setting. It comes with, it has an adapter that you plug in the wall, and it comes with straps that you put around your arms. So this is just for that time or day when you're stressed out, you got some tense muscles or some tightness in your, let me put this on the right way, in your shoulders, or you just feel like you need a massage in some very tense areas. You put this on like so. You put your arms in it like this. This is good for work, home, and you just turn it on. If you want it heated, you push this button. If you want it to go fast or slow, you push this button. If you want it to go clockwise or counterclockwise, you push this button. And you just put it on and relax. And it's it looks really heavy, but it's not that heavy. These are the little, I'm sorry. I'm trying to show y'all. These are the little massage balls on the inside right here. And they move around like this. It grabs at you, you know, just like a massage chair. But you have it, instead of a full chair, you have it right here in this little neck massager. And y'all, when I tell you, it really relieve some of that tension or stress that you may have been in your upper shoulder, neck area. You can even move it down. You can really place this wherever you need it. If you want it on your back, wherever you need. But this is the last product that I have purchased. Well, not purchased, but this is the last product in this video that I wanted to show you that I have been loving in 2021. So let me know if there's any of these items that I've shown you in this video that you think that you will try, that you have tried. Let me know what you thought about them. Nothing is in this video is sponsored, but I just wanted to share with you what I have been loving. So again, thank you for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos, you guys. I appreciate the support. And if nothing else, then I will see you in the next video.